Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico. Greg Olson set to get this one started. Off we go here in the rain at Gillette Stadium. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Let's go now. COVID-19.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A huge play right off the bat. 42 yards. 16-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Viking 18.
Back to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 Cardinals.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Come on. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 tight. 19, 18. Pioneer.
They'll try to run, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stop him on 4th down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
Out of the gun, here's May. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And that'll help give him some space. Out of bounds, up at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
First down, 49ers.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And the rush
thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On 3rd and long, here's May. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
First down 10 at the 47-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Now, faking the give. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now. Trap 60. 19. Trap 20. 17. Go.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Watkins motioning over. On 1st and 10, here's May. He'll swing this out to Freeman. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And the Patriots will take over possession here at the 44.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down. They need 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. A gain of 11 on that one. good for a Patriots first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 18, Pioneer.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
7 Pirates, 70 Timberwolves, 18 Rumblers, 60 Bobcats, 50 Bobcats. Ready?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back to Foxborough in a moment.
Ready, ready.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Let's Dragon 60. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw again. Moving outside the pocket, and he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Tag. Let's go.
Back to the air one more time. That is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point is good, and the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on that while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
May to throw on 2nd down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and we're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Here's Daniel Whelan now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. This fielded inside the 35. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Cup 18, Pioneer. Back to 60, back to 60. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England. 2 to touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The PAT, up and good. And the Pats move out on top, 14-0. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On 2nd down, it's May. His throw left side is complete, and they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They get 14 on that hookup. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
And a 49er 1st down.
A throw out wide. That is throw. That could be a live football.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Touchdown, 49ers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The throw out wide. It's caught. And he is out of bounds at the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a 1st down. Back to throw. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Dragon 6, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll drop to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
First and 10. 4-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. The spot where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
68, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make better decisions here in the second half.
And he will have a Patriots first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
3-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
And that ball incomplete over the middle.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. The Niners have got it. Inside the 30. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
He fields it at the 8. He's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready? 60 Maverick. 6.
Now faking the give. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
3rd down and 9.
Cougar 9.
They'll look to throw. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
We go, boy. 5, 5, 5.
Out of the gun, here's May. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
13 yards on that pass play. First down, New England.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a...
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Patriots.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But like the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
They'll turn and hand this one off.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an
Play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Off the play fake, here's May. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5, 5, 5. Crazy, crazy. Hey, come with me, come with me.
On play action, here's May. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
This got in out past the 20. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. And that is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll be second down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
He'll look to throw. The pass rush, gets home, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big hit.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go now. Pass it. Pass all 80. Ready, ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete. Patriots ready for the punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Tight end on the move left. Working out of the gun. It's May. A pass taken in by Freeman. He's on his way. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 79 yards in all.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of those pages that at the end of the day, it's about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, all right, who do I have to get the ball to? Well, this guy is one of them. I mean, whether they throw it to him, hand it to him, whatever they do, the more he touches the ball, the more good things happen.
And this one blown up. Good surge and drop up. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Throwing now is May. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try and throw. Here's May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The 7 his pursuit. He forces the big loss and brings up 4th and goal.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
Patriots first down. He'll get this unpassed for 40-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field, and he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. 10 yards on the scramble there. He picks up the first down.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
They'll throw out of the gun. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Niners have got it. He works free. Right side. Inside the 40 to the 20. A big play from the defense as they get the ball out, and they do something with it too. A long return to set up terrific field position.
Every defender's dream, Mike, is to scoop and score. Well, in this case, he was able to do the scoop. He wasn't quite able to get the score, but nonetheless, that is a big return and a game-changing play by this defense.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, San Francisco.
San Francisco.
A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This field ended about the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now he'll air one out. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple of plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage, and ball's incomplete. It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Maynard on 1st and 10. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Remember, he had a touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Now a give up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
May to throw on 2nd down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
May's pass. Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Finding space inside the 40. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 52 yards.
Ready?
Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. Henderson. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Get it.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Borregales now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Patriots go up by 7. 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
Here is 2nd and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Back going. Let's go now. 19 tight. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution.
Oh, with pressure there, he can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Trap 60, trap 6, Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
It seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's first down. To throw now. May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They still have all three timeouts. And here we go with first and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds. Second and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
To throw is May. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. May to throw again. And this one's caught along the sideline. They say already out of bounds. Wow. The throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield. No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from replay. And I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call. And it is a big one. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. Here's May again. That one to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Throwing on third down is May. He's got it at the 7. And the 49ers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
16 yards. That's another 49ers first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. May to the air once more. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage.
And he'll get in. An incredible gutsy call. Pays off. They've taken the lead by one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19. 18. Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's good for 27 and a first down. All 3 timeouts left. How much that's going to matter remains to be seen. Here comes 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
They'll look to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll run here. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ready, ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal. And they'll get the timeout called here. It comes with just 1 second left on the clock. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This to win the game. His kick is good. So it's a win for the Patriots. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, it may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.